hands.
Bruh. Because I can't get really too mad. Because honestly, dude, I saw the perfect use of the 6-7 meme. And it's because of all the memes, you can actually use it in a fucking game, dude.
Oh, Lord.
During a fucking production, it's so easy to do 2 hands. You can go up and down.
You're right, yeah. Who did I see recently do it? And I was like, really? We're gonna do it? We're gonna get in on the 6-7 trend? I forget who it was.
It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross how fast it took. But you know what?
It's everywhere.
Dude, where are we?
We are, as I fill this coffee, we are in the Pothead Cafe.
Ooh.
After our exciting experience in the Very Good Attic for the first time. It was very festive. We didn't get the pictures, but
you know, that's for paying members.
That's the paywall. Yeah. Support us at the executive producer level. Oh man, what have you been up to? You've been catching up on the gaming and the movies.
Yeah, I've been gaming a lot. Did you ever get into Gen 4 in Pokemon?
As to many a Pokemon question directed to me, no.
Okay. This is right before I started to get a little unruly. Gen 4, I think, brought it up to a total of like 450 plus-ish Pokemon.
That's a lot of Pokemans.
It is, but now we're in Gen 9 and we have like 1,000-ish.
Which I have a related tangent about Pokemans.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch all the Leggies, all the legendary
all the
Pokemon.
Old schools.
Yeah, they have this whole little new system they put in, so you actually have to play the game and you unlock legendaries. So that's kind of weird, but
I feel like this camera situation's getting awfully shaky over here on my side. But
probably
Pokemon. So how many legend characters are there? 4?
No, there's by the point that we get to where I'm replaying right now, there's like each game has 3 to 4, and that's 4, so like 16-ish. And I think you're able to get like 12. Because some of them are like you. Some of them.
Found something to play with over there.
Just like this dog, it needs a special item. Otherwise, you can't get into it.
Can't get it. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Did you know that Did you know that there were some games Nintendo developed solely for the purpose of cash grabs to upstart the Pokemon games? Specifically the Mario Land games on the Game Boy. Because I watched a video on Wario's history in the Marioverse. Like why they have beef and like where he comes from and everything.
Dude. Oop. Fucking around with the cameras. Yeah, dude. Did you know? Yeah, I think.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
I don't remember exactly why, but yeah, they brought in Wario. And Wario was fun because wa is supposed to mean not in Japanese. So it's like not Mario, Naughty-O. And so I think Luigi,
We're trying some new stuff out.
Like Ruigi in Japanese means like opposite.
They did address the name, and I forget exactly what it was, but basically his whole thing is greed, and he like took over Mario's castle in the first game in his introduction. And then, yeah, that was like... Then I guess there was a backstory comic inside the pages of Nintendo Power that they've known each other since they were kids. Like, Wario invited Mario to his birthday party, and he was going to, like, sabotage him, like, get him when he gets to the castle. But when Mario gets there, you know, he had remembered, oh, we were such good friends, and we played all these games, and blah, blah, blah. And Wario's big beef was that Mario's a bully because every time they played cops and robbers, there's a specific number too, like 1,000 some odd number of times that they played cowboys and Indians.
Okay.
It was that was the beef, man. That was, you didn't know that.
I didn't play this old enough to have the plot sink in. I think at least with Mario Land, Mario World, I just came in to play the game.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have cared back then either. I'm like, oh, cool, Mario cartoon. I'll watch it on the Mario Super Show.
That's insane, dude.
But yeah, that was my little tangent. Some of those games, there was a Yoshi's Island game or Yoshi's something. That was also a cash grab game for upstart of the Pokemon games. So that was my little tangent on Pokemon.
Yoshi's Island into Pokemon.
Yeah, there were a couple of games. They mentioned, I believe, 3 or 4 different games that they developed solely for cash grab type opportunities to capitalize on to get Pokemon started.
That's wackadoo. Like, at least the money side, that's insanity. Because game-wise, it's all like... It's the whimsy. It's actually sell me this pen.
Right.
It's like, we have 20 of them. What's different about this one? And this one is red. And
This pen is royal blue.
Actually, and by that extension, like, did you ever use a Clickster?
Is that the one with all the multicolors?
Oh my god, even a multicolor one. No. I'm talking about one of those mechanical pencils that have the, instead of up top to push the lead, you have one at the front.
Yeah.
So I believe those are the Clickster model. And
you knowing the models of writing utensils, true artists.
I lost where I was going with this. Oh yeah, they're like, what if we had a bunch of Clicksters and you had all the colors? That's Yoshi's Island. Like, I know we have a bunch of pens, but how about you get a Clickster? You can erase it, but you got lead for days, bro. I think that's how, at least what Yoshi's Island is.
See, I never played that game.
I recommend it.
There was also a video that I didn't watch that's called "What is a Yoshi?" Is he a dinosaur or is he a dragon?
Well, look, dude, if we want to talk about reals, I would say yes, he is a dragon. Like, I don't think there's any dinosaur that can be born and in seconds suddenly the size of a human. Like, big enough, maybe like an ostrich.
Have you ever watched Jurassic Park?
How fast do they develop?
Man, they're genetically mutating those genes. They're probably born that size. They just 3D print them, dude.
I don't know, dude. I got Jurassic World the game. I got Jurassic World Tycoon.
I don't know. I haven't seen the latest movie. The whatchamacallit? What's the Rebirth? Is that the one with ScarJo in it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the newest one.
I watched the first one. The security system's having a dominance issue.
This isn't yoga time.
You know, maybe that's why they're so relaxed. As far as the games go, and as far as I remember, they still got to hatch and they do got to grow a bit. A Yoshi hatches and is the size of an emu in like a second. So I don't know, dude. I'm saying dragon if we want to use real life definitions, dude. That's my hot
What do you
take.
guys think? Is Yoshi a dragon or a dinosaur?
He's a dude because then you eat a Yoshi eats a red
He's a
shell.
Dragonsaurus Rex.
I'll take that one.
I like how he has the saddle right away too.
Oh, Yoshi! I thought we were talking about the
You're
Doge.
born with the saddle on, man.
You know? And see, that plays a lot more into Yoshi being a dragon.
It does.
That's a lot more of a dragon than a
And those spiffy
dinosaur.
boots.
That's dragon. That's dragon, dude. And then
And we all made fun of Paris Hilton for putting her little dog in outfits.
come on, guys.
Mario did
she
it
was
first.
just ahead of the game, dude.
Mario did it first.
She just wanted to homage to her favorite game. Because, dude, if Yoshi eats different things, he can shoot fire and he can fly. So, I'm shooting for dragon over here, dude.
I'll buy that. I'll vote dragon.
What do we say is like the first name of its Latin name?
What do you mean? It's Yoshi. That's not Latin, is it?
Yoshimius Yoshisaurus.
Is that a real thing? Jamie, pull that up.
I don't believe that exists, but since Yoshi doesn't have its Latin name yet, its Latin species name, I don't know, because you can ride him, Yoshimius, Yoshisaurus. Is the security having a situation?
Yeah, the security was having another malfunction. I was gonna have to go hard reset over there. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about the security code.
I mean, today we did have something on the docket.
We did. I will just a final thought on some gaming stuff as we open up here. I did turn the Xbox on.
You're
today.
fucking lying to my face
I
right
did.
now.
Yeah. I didn't play a single game. It was on for about 20 minutes. I bumped around looking at stuff and then shut it off.
You might as well have just not even turned it on, dude.
Yeah, at that point, but you know what? It was nice to remember my PIN and my login password.
You know,
like, oh, good refresher.
When you don't remember something for so long and it just comes back, you know, I think that's a win. I'll take that as a win, you know.
Right.
Do we hear?
Zeke, I think the security system has had enough.
Do we hear a little Eric? Holy crap.
But yeah, that's where. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that double verification every now and then. But yeah, that was my finals on games. I did turn the Xbox on. Made sure. Well, you know, still got to make sure I know how to handle the controller every now and then.
Yeah, do you remember what a button is?
I do. Yeah.
Got it.
I got the dexterity still. So, you know, if I need to drop into a game, I can still, you know. It's like going out there on the baseball field, you know. At 43, I can still go to the batting cage and, you know, hit the ball around. If I need to, I can jump into a game. It's not every day.
Dude, we got a malfunction in the security system.
Yeah, these two are getting rambunctious back here. It's play hour. Everybody's usually in bed at this time.
It's Zoomy time.
Zoomies. I think he's had enough, Zeke. Leave him alone.
Slow walk away.
Walk away, walk. And there he goes to chase him. As if he hasn't had enough already. He just wants to eat. Don't we all? But anyways, yes, we did have some things today. Tinfoil Hat Day.
We got conspiracies, dude.
How
Too
many?
bad I don't really have too many.
You don't have too many conspiracies, huh?
I'm gonna have to shotgun ride and be like, oh yeah, hold on. So I think I'm gonna have to pass the wheel over to you.
You're gonna let
Cat in
me
the Hat style.
You're gonna let me take the lead on the conspiracy theories, huh? And look like the crazy one in the bunch. I see how you do me.
No, see, I'm gonna end up making you look sane.
Are you sure about that?
I feel like I'm gonna make you end up making you look sane.
I'm trying to. I had some of my pre-show work done, but
Pre-show.
yeah, I had some things I wanted to talk about here. More so for another episode coming up, but I was doing a little bit of everything. The story of Wario, why Wario hates Mario. That's what it was. But yeah, conspiracy theories. So most importantly, the reason I wanted to bring it up is because we've talked about aliens many a times on this on this fine program, this news outlet of ours.
We are a news outlet source.
Satirical.
This is an entertainment parody and satire show.
We really should do a disclaimer. Nah. If you believe in us,
Who do you believe?
I'll tell you what, our news is probably more credible than the real news.
That's the
News.
unfortunate reality, dude. I hate it.
But anyways, the documentary Age of Discovery came out just before the holiday weekend, and it's touted as them basically saying it without saying it, or actually in the documentary they do say it, that we're not alone and that aliens do exist, if aliens is what we choose to call them, because we're running on a very potato chip budget around here. The rent or buy option for Age of Disclosure is not in the budget. Though, what's the next best thing you can do instead of watching the actual documentary? Listen to a bunch of people talk about it who have watched it.
Sure.
And the one question that he brought up as a good point that no one really asked in the documentary is where did they come from? Okay, they're here, but where did they come from? And there's a lot of talk that there's a lot of hot spots over large oceanic places.
Right.
And there's also a lot of... Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. But yes, the Age of Disclosure, basically, you get a lot of high-ranking government officials coming out and saying, yes, we have these retrievals. Yes, there are, biological entities that we have. There's talks of that we've had 2, encounters where we've actually, talked to these beings.
Right.
But now here I'm going to ask the question, are they aliens as we want to believe from the sky, or are they just dimensional beings?
Okay, see, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't know, dude. When you say dimensional beings, I feel
I'm
like
gonna
it's...
listen while I do little research here.
I feel like that's saying organic. You know, it's like, ooh, you didn't use pesticides here. It's like, ooh, you were able to go through the dimensions and you made it here. I feel like that's some Asgardians to humans right now, and some people are being like, it was dimensionals. No, I think the best is that they are maybe 5D beings coming into our 3D world. That's the closest one I'll agree on with the dimensional beings.
Okay.
But as far as material beings, I say that the closest thing they did is some teleportation, and it looked so insane that the people who have seen it are like, dimensional beings, when really it's just our same 3-dimension, 4-dimension beings that have just gotten ahead of the curve, bro.
Right.
Because, see, my theory, I want to believe, and I've heard a little bit about this, we sent out that one satellite a while ago, like after the moon, where it's our golden record, where we got like 2-3 songs, like something from like the classical era, I think a Beatles song, and then like maybe the Rolling Stones, and then, no, it's like binary, and then a bunch of like visual aids and a map to get to us on Earth, and then like not too long after, NASA got the WOW signal. I don't know if you've heard about the WOW signal.
I've not.
So the WOW signal is this insane signal that that NASA scientists are like, well, this is fucking crazy. And then nobody talked about what was in the signal. And it's actually only recently been brought up where people are like, nobody wanted to look or talk about what was in the signal. Did you know that a lot of that signal is actually kind of a response? It's kind of a response. It's not some random mumbo jumbo that you find in the radio background of space.
The WOW.
It's the WOW signal.
Wow. That's my best Owen Wilson. Wait, maybe if I do it this way. Wow.
It's gotta go up.
Oh wait, it was the other side. Wow. That is better. You had to go to the right.
Well, you're getting it. It's just you're getting the wow to go down. It's gotta go up.
Wow.
You got it, man. You got it.
All right, dude. Before we get any deeper into this alien tinfoil hat conspiracies, we gotta check out this uplifted pre-roll that I picked up from our friends down there at Green Acres today. Mondays they have 50% off uplifted products. So let's light this up. And in honor of it being our alien, or it's kind of trending that way, but we called it the tinfoil hat episode. This is jet fuel. And it's going to take us to outer space, and we are going to talk entities, UAPs, biological life forms, and all the connections, and how I even turn this into some Marvel madness.
We'll see about that.
Bro, I'm well prepared for this episode.
Some shit, gore ass shit, dude. Because check it out. Have you heard of panspermia?
I believe so.
How
Tell everyone else that doesn't know.
How just like with water on Earth, life also was not started on Earth. There were traces of life that through the vacuum of space and wibbly wobblies ended up on Earth. Now, what if just like some of these New England English writers were very horrified of the ocean, and we're recently getting information that there are aliens or other beings living in our oceans. And a lot of people like to point to the octopus being so unique. Those cephalopods be odd.
I like where you're going with this, to the fact that, I mean, we've explored more space than we have the bottom of the ocean floor. That kind of bothers me. Why are we not exploring at home a little more? Which also leads me to, we haven't been back to the moon in so long, right? Do you think that there's a chance that we made contact on the moon and we were just told, don't come back?
See, baby, you're starting to touch on some other shit I fucking try to tell so many people about. Look, baby.
Tinfoil hat, bro.
We are too young. We are too young, and we do not have enough power. We only have burn energy. We need hot to cold energy. We just recently found how to separate to make energy. But we also need to figure out how to combine to make energy. So we really only have like 1 out of 4 big ways to make energy. And we're not even using Mother Earth, bro. We're not even using Gaia, dude. If we can find better power to get to outer space.
Clean energy sources, bro.
Clean, powerful energy, because it takes a lot to get out of the oif. So, dude.
Well, not to call back to the major tinfoil hat show of them all, but Elon was on Joe Rogan.
Jose Rogano.
And he had said that if the Earth's gravity was like 2 to 5% denser, we wouldn't even be able to leave the planet. Because we're pushing the boundaries of physics, getting out of orbit now.
Yes, we have to do a whole bunch of shenanigans. We actually end up finding out, air is actually still kind of dense.
Right.
We're actually still kind of...
And that's why those reusable rockets, like, he's trying to make a reusable rocket because that's where the expense is in continuing.
Yes.
You got to make a new rocket every goddamn time.
All right. Shouts out my favorite science boy, Michael Vsauce here. Dude, did you know that after a certain height from a planet's gravity, you can just keep building? Like you can only build so high because of how heavy it can be, but if you build it super high, that it gets out of like gravitational.
That's what I'm trying to do. Get super high and get out of Earth's gravitation. This jet fuel's pushing me there.
You wouldn't collapse. So we need to push, not for fucking rockets, dude. We need an elevator. Have you seen space elevators?
Like a stairway to heaven.
The elevator.
Is the song coming to fruition? Like, is that the thing?
How many songs do we have that mention traveling to heaven like that?
Oh, Lord. Jamie, pull that up. Ask What's their new one? He's got a new. I think he found out that I knew Jamie was his AI, so now he's got a new one.
He's got a new guy.
Well, no, he's not got a new guy. He's got a new AI. That's a sponsor. Perplexity. He's like, hey, just put that in Perplexity. Let's see what it says.
Yo.
I'm like, that's the only place. That's the only place I've ever heard of it is on your show. Glad I got my tinfoil hat on.
Okay, because check it out.
This episode's gonna be strict, and like Joe Rogan's gonna sue us.
Are we gonna be noticed? Because check it out.
Free speech, bitch.
What if everything is psychic powers? Like, it's not. It's all actually like spiritual powers. Like, there is like an extra little power, and there are beings that have either bioengineered or have engineered stuff to harness these powers to now bend space-time. Because, dude, all the math points to better travel being by just bending space, just like moving water, because space-time isn't as
that's like spoiler alert for like Stranger Things season 5 too, dude.
And see, this is why I say Stranger Things is actually kind of whatever, honestly.
The big science teacher from all the seasons, you know, who always is like, who like explained the upside down, all this and that. His one scene in season 5 so far was explaining wormholes.
Again?
Yeah, I guess. Again, but
he's explained wormholes every time he's come on.
Not wormholes. He explained the upside down the first season. And then he talked about the frequency in the second season. I just watched a whole ass breakdown video of all the seasons.
And you watch someone pulling your fucking leg. He is goddamn wrong. Absolutely not.
Anyways, it took me to the fact of it's like, damn, he's doing the Mr. Fantastic bit. Parallel dimensions and all that shit. Anyways, back to our tinfoil hat discussion of aliens. Now, I want to loop this back to the alien talk because one of the videos that I was watching, they looped it around and shifted from calling them aliens to dimensional beings because they tied it into the Book of Enoch. Now, marinate on that for a minute while I go let the home security system in.
I don't have enough. I don't know enough about the Book of Enoch to really keep going.
You haven't, you didn't read the...
No, I haven't gotten to the Book of Enoch.
Alright. Mumble.
Cause shoot, as far as within the Bible, like they like zoomed out, like not in the religious way, like the angels can kind of be seen as not extra dimensional beings, but like outer cosmic beings. As far as I've seen and kind of understood, like.
So did you ever watch the movie Noah?
No.
With Kurt Russell? No, not Kurt Russell. Russell Crowe. I get those two mixed up. And the Weeds Wheedling. You've not seen that one?
I have not seen that.
Okay, the beginning of that, now knowing a little bit of the story of the Book of Enoch, the beginning of that movie makes more sense to me now because there's giants and all these things, and it's like all that stuff, and I'm like,
I'm thinking that's more of like an end of the Bible story. Yeah, no,
it kind of is. It's like a prelude, yeah, like Enoch Yeah, so like Enoch's the first one
Big
who's
God sends a bunch of angels,
he doesn't-
and the angels start fucking
the humans and
humanity.
yeah. Well, apparently they weren't just with humans; they were also with animals.
Yeah.
And that's how in Egypt you get like the god-looking things with like jackal heads, and like other cultures have different, because they've biologically like mated with things that they were openly sinning anyways, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how you come up with like centaurs and stuff like that, like in, you know, different regions.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that was like, and then they talked about how Enoch wasn't like, in the Bible it says he didn't die or anything, no death, no funeral, no nothing. It was just God took him.
Enoch.
Yeah. Like he was supposedly like the first person who saw like past the veil of everything. And that angels can take any form, like they can be human, they can be animal, they can be... It was an interesting video that the take had. Now, as far as rolling this more to fit your style...
My style.
I know you are all but caught up, aside from what, Fantastic Four in Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of the movie The Eternals?
The Eternals.
That's the one that had Angelina Jolie in it.
Yeah, that one was a watch. I don't know, dude. It could have been better.
Could have been better.
It was very much like it was the comedic relief in the phase, I would say.
You got comedic relief from that?
Yeah, because there was like not a lot of serious I had to take, and they're called the Eternals. I don't really expect anything to really happen to these guys.
And I know you're probably going, okay, that terrible Marvel movie, why is he bringing that up when we're talking about aliens and the Book of Enoch? Because while watching this video on the Age of Disclosure...
Talk about Tiamat?
Well, I was talking about... so basically, when all of these angels, fallen angels or whatever, were screwing up the earth, and that's when they're like, gotta flood it, and they chose Noah to, you know, be saved or whatever. Man, your brain's gonna be penetrated. I should have wrapped the house, like like Better Call Saul's brother.
Oh my lord!
But anyways, they were talking about, you know, yeah, he won't flood the earth again, but you know, he may do it a different way. Anyways, I was watching this video and I was thinking to myself, I've heard this story before. I'm like, where have I heard this story before? Earthly disaster when the time is right.
Ragnarok?
People to oversee and not interfere, but they interfere and they fuck everything up. Oh yeah. So I went to chat EBT card. Jamie, pull that up. This is all I typed. Is the Eternals Marvel movie basically the Book of Enoch? Now I'm going to cut all the nerdy nonsense and all the parallels out and just take you to the quick final take. And this is what it had to say. the book of the Eternals isn't the book of Enoch, but it's definitely the book of Enoch. If it was written by a guy who dropped acid and loves space robots. I was like, I knew I had seen this movie before.
See, that's the beauty of never reading the Bible, dude. It was the first watch. I was like, this is interesting. This is interesting.
But just the take from that.
Cough break.
I gotta have a little coffee with my coffee.
My tinfoil hat came loose. I'm doing this raw, dude.
Well, if I don't hear from you in several weeks.
You're gonna channel it, and I'm gonna absorb it.
I'm good on that. So, as far as aliens, you want to believe, don't you? I mean, come on, I know when you grew up.
There has to be, dude. Like, Goku has to be possible. Like, there has to be a possibility of something bigger, dude. Is it Garsh?
Do they come from above or below? Option C, all the above.
They come from outside.
Oh. I'll buy that. Dimensional. Space-time. Are we looking at an incursion? Future incursion?
Incursion? No. See, have you heard of the theory that Earth might be a torture planet? Or not so much a torture planet, but like a desert planet.
So are you saying like we're Planet Salvation? Like where in the DC universe all the villains get stuck?
Is it where we're so...
It's essentially Apocalypse's like playground. All the bad villain, or not Apocalypse, that's wrong universe. Darkseid.
Darkseid.
It's like Darkseid's playground. It's where all the villains are, and yeah, it's a big storyline. It got its own comic run.
I don't know if it's a comic book canon or if it's also like some sort of theory that's also been co-opted by comic books. But the whole idea that what if Earth is kind of just a freak anomaly out in the middle of nowhere space, actually, and we're just metaphorically in the middle of the woods. So like, no, there is a city, but like way the fuck over there, across mountains and shit, there's a fucking ocean of nothingness. Like we're not too far away from, I think, universally.
So by that logic, are you saying that the sun is not the center?
Blasphemous. Blasphemous. Do I hear heresy? And so
Like we're just a bunch of marbles and we just happen to be circling this little thing for right now.
For right now.
Yeah, exactly, for right now, because I can honestly tell you, I feel the seasons are shifting. The world is not on a straight path of continued, like, infinity. We're going to stay at this same speed, at this same thing at all times. I don't think that that's the case. I think it's more of an oval type thing, or
it's called an ellipse.
Yes,
yes, we are definitely more of an ellipse. We are not a perfect circle around the sun, if we want to get scientifical.
Well, I feel like, and on that, not only are we spinning this way, but clearly we're tipping.
Dude, we're spinning, we're tilting, we're
gyrating.
and we're also following the sun that is also orbiting the galactic black hole.
The galactic black hole.
So
to the
like-
negative zone.
Wait, dude, if we get too close, yeah, we just become
Pixelated and
just
sucked in.
become data.
Spaghettified like in Marvel.
yeah. 'Cause, no, check it out. Thankfully, galactic wise, we're in the Goldilocks zone. Like no matter what, we're just gonna die out. Is what's gonna happen. But we could start to colonize the galaxy. But that's only if we learn how to channel volcanoes and waves and then solar energy and then black hole energy. But that's a conversation that people are ready for.
See now, I know you've watched some Rick and Morty, and you've seen the episode. You've seen the episode where they go inside the car's battery, and it's just. Do you buy into that theory at all? That we're just a battery?
Jake.
Because I have another Rick and Morty-ish thing to ask you if you think that this could be the other possible option.
I've the 2 times we've brought up Jesus and magic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I'm telling you,
You're right.
We 100% are, and we've already
That's right.
lost the magic.
You're right.
Which is the power.
Okay,
We
so
are a spent battery.
so we are no good. We're just recycled.
We are a spent battery.
How do we recharge?
See, here's
You better get that foil ready. Here, you need a. Here, I got a new roll.
no, I don't want to use more. No, here's where some of my other like
Listen, true
researching.
chef. I don't want to use more.
Here's my research, and allegedly every living being in the universe just has the light. You know, we just have the power. We just have to know we have the power, and that was the whole point of Christ. Okay, follow me.
I'm following. I listen.
Cause
It's on.
Cause get check. Like we were trying. Christ was trying to get us
I want
saved
you to wear that hat.
early as fuck, dude. It's because I already know, man. It's because I don't need to fucking block this shit. I already know, dude. So Christ came as the snake and the tree. All right, dude. He was trying to save Adam and Eve, the first beings. All right, dude. But because there was doubt, they weren't both saved, bro. So now they were kind of cursed and having to like try to save everybody that's now born. All right, because now fucking God is all like, fuck that snake, but the snake was actually Christ. It just showed up as a snake. All right, man. And then thanks to fucking religion, it's like, fuck the snake. It's like, but actually the snake was kind of right. All right. That's why when the snake got killed, the fucking tree of knowledge gave the knowledge. All right, man. All right, dude. Okay. So then when that didn't work, the Christ, which is the guy who actually knows what he's doing at work, while God is the guy who made a mess.
The lazy manager.
Yes, he's a manager that made a mess in the store.
He's the GM that just shows up, makes a mess, and then walks out
Like
like an absent parent.
it's actually like all of a sudden there's a fucking store, there's a fucking restaurant, and the owner, fucking actual Big G, is like, what the fuck is that all about? Why aren't we making any money? Where's the fucking souls? If that's out there, we're supposed to be getting souls. Where's the fucking souls? And the manager's just been like, and then after 3 months, maybe the two of you can start like maybe kissing each other, and if I'm really cool with it, I'll let you fucking front me. And then Ryoji's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, how about we fix him? How about we fix him? And then he looks at his older cousin and he's all like, Christ, go fix that. But this new GM that somehow got a White Castle built in Guadalajara. It's all like,
oh, quick, I'm gonna get penetrated.
It's like, how'd you penetrate my White Castle? It's like, dude, this is a White Castle. Like, you thought we didn't get the keys.
It's just White Castle, dude.
So that's kind of how I see it.
Okay, so let me get your take on this other theory then. The other theory that I kind of believe, I wouldn't say believe, but I could see as a reality, as an option. Have you ever watched the show Solar Opposites?
I've seen like the first season.
So I can't remember if the first season introduces it or not. Are you familiar? The Wall.
BG Wall, dude.
Do you think we're the Wall? Just a global version.
Are we trying to talk about universal soul vessels?
Yeah, essentially. Like this was found to be the most viable option as far as dumping grounds, basically, like storage.
The best place to grow us.
Right. I mean, people say they have encounters and they're taken, and we all know the probing that's been associated with encounters and stuff like that. Are those tests or like?
I feel like those are more checks, bro. Like, if we want to talk about some Book of Enoch and some...
like, they're coming down, checking the oil. Like, yeah, fluids on this one's good.
And like I said, apparently...
He's like, better glove up.
Look, Your Honor.
We saw you.
We brought it up before. Like, even before the Book of Enoch, I believe, like Big God, not Big G God, but God, who made us, is actually kind of like a hidden mistake in like a playground, in a sandbox playground, and he just ended up making a White Castle, like I said, and like I said,
you're gonna wish you had that foil on.
Yeah. I'm gonna end up working at a fucking White Castle and you're never gonna hear from me again.
That's where my interview is tomorrow.
Stop. Cause, dude, they're supposed to. Where's the burgers? Where's those souls? Like, if there's a White Castle, then that means there's gonna be souls. There's gonna be burgers, and like I said, this new manager, God, in the sandbox is like, yeah, I don't need to make you burgers. And everyone was like, but then why'd you make it? It's like, because fuck you. I'm going to let them do whatever they want. And then, like, we start doing whatever we want. He's like, don't fucking do that. And we're like, ah. And then Christ is like, they could have done that. They're like, but they could do whatever they want.
That's that free will thing. So to round out the tin foil, let's do a few rapid fire, like, pop culture-y conspiracies, like general zeitgeist, and you tell me your pulse on this, and I'll go back and say the JFK. Who killed JFK?
I mean, the CIA, bro.
So you're in on the CIA, not the mob? Or you think the CIA had the mob do it?
Yeah, man, like fucking Occam's Razor, dude. Like, why am I gonna learn how to make a sandwich? I can go to a Jimmy John's.
Yeah, I don't know that I can go to the Jimmy John's, but I can know that there's more than one Subway option. I know it wasn't, what was it, Oswald himself. I know that's not the case.
Well, look at it this way. If I'm about to cater to an amount of people and it might be short notice, maybe I ask 2 to 3 people. Maybe I ask Subway, Jimmy John's, and Firehouse subs. Maybe I get a little help from all 3, and only one of them gets it. And then we have a 4th one that was just hanging around just to get the fall, dude. Like,
I've been hanging around this town.
like, it's not too hard, bro. And if somebody's already got the system going, dude, like, why not come in with a little bit of kashish? Be like, what's up?
As hard as that may have been for some folks to follow, I knew exactly what you meant.
If
Okay.
you know, you know.
So, moving on, the moon landing. Did Stanley Kubrick direct the moon landing? Was that just a play to say that we made it there first to defeat, until we actually did go and they told us never to come back?
No. I believe they probably did have Kubrick direct it, but more strategically, you see. Because have you seen, like, some of the...
You're giving Kubrick looks right now, I can tell.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
I've never seen Kubrick.
You've never seen a picture of Stanley Kubrick?
You might have to make it up. But
Jamie,
no,
pull that up.
I think they probably did come to Kubrick for, like, realism. Be like, okay, you seem to have kind of
Stanley Kubrick.
an eye for this. Like, can you help us plan how we would be landing and what we could probably do to prepare for that? Like, I think maybe they did that, and then like he did probably.
He's a bit chubbier.
Motherfucker.
You got the look. Comparison. Yeah, for sure. I think he did. I think he filmed the first moon landing. Bro, my cell phone can't even go a full year without dropping a call. You telling me in 1960 whatever they were talking to the president from the moon? Yeah, and aliens aren't real.
Lasts longer, plastic or steel?
I want to say plastic, but I know I'm going to say steel and probably be wrong.
We entered late stage capitalism, dude. How are we gonna sell this camera again? Make it in plastic. It breaks after 100,000 clicks. That sounds like a lot until you find out. You want to get like 10 pictures to get one good picture.
Oh, I know that with my phone.
So that's like, you might only actually get 100 good photos out of that bitch. Now you gotta get another camera, bro. So that's why I'm saying maybe all those cameras and shit and all those computers back in the day, they were just as good as today. They were just a little better built and a little simpler in that way. Dude, have you seen some of these digital computers nowadays and how fast they degrade?
I'm getting attacked by the smaller home security system from underneath.
The passive security system.
Yes. sorry, I tangented. What were we talking about? Cameras and
how well stuff used to work versus how stuff works now. I say that shit doesn't work as well as we want it now because we got that whole planned obsolescence put in place.
I think you're right. And we live in a very disposable, like society.
Disposable, recycle, but we don't really recycle.
Everybody pretends to be recyclable, but nobody really is. I mean, we may do our 0.5% for the year, but you know.
Because, like, imagine this microphone, but it lasted actually forever.
Oh yeah, like a metal one, and if it goes out, it's just a simple replace a fuse. You go down to the hardware store, pick one up, put it in. It's yeah. Oh yeah. Now things are too complicated. All these little, if I open this up, I would have no idea what's going on in here.
Yeah, no. You need like 5 other tools instead of a little bingo bango.
Right.
Hello. Trying to kill me over here, dude. I don't know, dude. Any other rapid fires?
Let's see.
Do you think everybody with a blue roof in Hawaii, dude?
I was trying to go in timeline order, but Blue Roof was a pretty interesting conspiracy. What do you think with that? Do you think that was Space Laser caused that fire?
Space Laser? I don't know. Wasn't that a lava flow?
Wildfire, wasn't it? I thought it was wildfire.
It sounds like it could be, dude. It could.
This is Space Laser.
Cause it was in a very great conspiratorial time.
It was.
Like, bro.
Okay, weather. All right, here we go.
In the
weather manipulation. Are we doing it?
I feel like we are, but like
I think we're trying.
At a very like.
I mean, we were blowing up atomic bombs in outer space, not knowing what they were going to do, just testing. First of all, that was probably the first signal to the aliens or the dimensional beings going, "What the hell? Here we go."
Hold on.
What are they doing?
Figured out fission, and
like they figured that out already.
They don't even know how to use their fucking planet yet.
Right.
Which is what I'm saying, dude. Until we harness volcanoes and the weather, dude. Like we can't be talking too much shit. Cause I want us to send all our robots to Mercury, Jake.
Mercury? That's the hot one.
No. If they hang out like right on that fucking belt where it's just facing the sun the entire time, it's pretty chill for the entire time, dude.
But doesn't it turn like us?
There's some shenanigans we can do, Jake. There's some shenanigans. And eventually, especially, like I said, send all the robots, bro. We can make and mine Mercury to just like start making a little factory, dude.
Well, that's what Elon's trying to do.
Because Elon's on the fucking right spectrum, dude.
Like he's just shooting robots. He's just shooting for Mars.
Fuck Mars. He's actually
because like he's even said, he's like, if you think about it, to build up, you're gonna have a massive workforce up there. Why not send cheap labor?
See, we're gonna make the Gek.
Wait, jot that down for us.
Make the Gek. We're gonna send all the robots to Mercury, bro. We're gonna start mining Mercury because since Mercury's even smaller, than the moon, it has even less effort to get out of orbit. So
we can come and go better.
Yes, we make robots that fucking make.
And to hell with the Earth, we just put a little moon base up there.
Make bases, dude.
The whole Earth becomes Amazon, and then the moon is just the pickup, like a distribution center.
Mercury Mercury becomes our gas station, dude. Because check it out. The whole point of Mercury, the Mercury station.
Got this hat on.
The whole point of the Mercury station is that then we start making solar panels.
That's Spacely Sprockets, like from the Jetsons, dude.
We make a Dyson cloud, Jake. We make
They make
solar
vacuums
panels
already.
So yes, Dyson makes solar panels in 20 years because they invest in NASA, and we have these solar panels.
Let's say they invest.
lasers.
Let's say they invest in SpaceX because the government can't stay running long enough. Okay, not a fan of SpaceX. Gotcha.
I was gonna give like a third party. Anyways, we get solar panels that shoot freaking laser beams, dude. And we have a bunch of stations that we just start fucking using laser energy.
Building a Death Star?
Maybe. We just have to channel the energy of the star.
That's kind of what I'm picking up on here.
In that, because no, dude, you're not even fucking ready, bro. You're not even fucking ready, dude. Because did you know?
I try not to know.
To finish this off, which is why I think everything leads back to psychic powers and bending space-time. Because, bro, you only need about 10% of the energy that the surface of the sun produces in light in one concentrated spot to make a Kugelblitz. Translation: a black hole made of light, not a black hole made of mass. There is enough light and energy in one spot that you make a black hole. Because check. Did you know that black holes evaporate?
No.
Did you know when?
Dude, I dropped out of high school.
Dude, check it out. I didn't even learn this in high school, man. I learned this in fucking YouTube, bro. Fucking YouTube Academy, bro. Dude.
Proves my point on a joke I've been working, but go ahead.
Dude. Black holes evaporate. I mean, like, the smaller they are, the faster, of course. But
I guess that tracks. That makes sense.
They don't really evaporate in the traditional sense. They give off Hawking radiation. The most insane form of radiation. But you know what?
That's what gave the Fantastic Four their powers.
Hawking radiations?
Something like that. They called it cosmic radiation, but
Einstein.
I know where you can get that done. You can get that waxed.
I need this waxed, bro.
I can get you. I got you.
Do you get
Field trip. Field
the
trip.
mall, dude?
Yeah, I get not the mall, a salon.
Oh.
I got you. Next time I get mine, you'll get yours. My gift to you in this holiday season.
I love that. And then we can dry me off with some Hawking radiation, dude. Because, dude, check it out. Hawking radiation is trillion times stronger than solar radiation.
Trillion. How have we measured this? Have we sent?
We have our ways. We have our ways. Okay? I'm not gonna get too deep into it because
Are there some mutants? Are there some mutants among us? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because, bro, if we could just even do that, the level 1 of this, where we have the fucking Dyson cloud started, and we have laser energy going, solar laser energy, we could start just fucking around in our solar system, bro. Do you know how many planets we got? Because I don't know.
Well, they say
We had 9 when I was growing up.
there was 9, then there was 8, and now I think there's 9 again, unless like I mean, if you have a micro penis, it's still a penis, right? So if it's a micro planet, it's still a planet, right?
We don't have.
I mean, that's my take on it.
Allegedly, also, I've heard.
I mean, that's not from personal experience. I'm just, no confession here. Just saying. Just a hot take. Just a hot take.
The interesting thing is, I think Pluto is one of 5 planets.
You keep up with the solar system, bro.
Dude, I love space, bro. Because I want to believe Vegeta's going to come down and teach me the Gallic gun. Okay? I want to believe.
I'm just waiting for Yondu to come down and go.
John, with the Force.
Go, I'm not your father, but I'm your daddy. Or whatever he said in that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 movie I didn't watch. Yeah, I didn't watch that one. My bad.
I mean,
all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of it.
We got that Golden Empire, so we can like get space stuff. That'd be cool. Do we have any finals? We started with Tinfall. We didn't start Tinfall.
We started with Pokemon and how you've been trying to catch all the legendary OGs.
Dude, and some of those are kind of cosmic beings.
Interesting. That doesn't surprise me in that game. I mean, aren't they all kind of cosmic beings? Isn't that like...
Or... It comes back to some panspermia, dude. it kind of falls into sort of creationist ideas. So
okay.
What if there was this one being that created the universe and then created a place for life? The one garden for life, because there's also other extraterrestrial life. So
that tied into our whole topic today.
Dude, Pokemon's pretty fucking cool, dude. I don't know why anybody knocks it, dude.
But no, final thoughts wrapping up this episode. We've got the holiday haha open mic coming up this weekend at the Moose Lodge. So sign-ups are at 7:00. Free to all comics to come on out and grab 5 minutes. We're going to cut the list at 15 people. So come on out early, get on the list, and enjoy the night out at the Moose Lodge with us. Other than that, thanks to Green Acres and Uplifted for the Jet Fuel OG for getting us into outer space in this tinfoil hat episode while we talk about aliens. But now that we're done going full Tim Dillon and we can get we can get back into the regular nonsense. So off with the tinfoil hat.
Oh
guys.
Shit, dude, he's about to get penetrated.
All right, guys. Till next time, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys. Yaldabaoth, I think.
Who?
Is supposed to be our creation god. Or Demiurge, our creator god. Because apparently Demiurge's mommy was all like, oops, you weren't supposed to happen.